A reading from the Gospel of John. After Jesus had spoken these words, he looked up to heaven and said, "Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, so that your Son may glorify you, since you have given him authority over all people, to give eternal life to all whom you have given him. And this is eternal life, that they may know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ whom you have sent. I glorified you on earth by finishing the work that you gave me to do. So now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory that I had in your presence before the world existed. I have made your name known to those whom you gave me from the world. They were yours, and you gave them to me, and they have kept your word. Now they know that everything you have given me is from you, for the words that you gave to me I have given to them, and they have received them, and know in truth that I came from you, and they have believed that you sent me. I'm asking on their behalf. I'm not asking on behalf of the world, but on behalf of those whom you gave me, because they are yours. All mine are yours, and yours are mine, and I have been glorified in them. And now I am no longer in the world, but they are in the world, and I am coming to you. Holy Father, protect them in your name, that you have given me, so that they may be one, as we are one. Prayer is interesting in the Gospel of John. In the other Gospels, we tend to hear Jesus pray to the Father quite often, and we have the institution of the Lord's Prayer. And in John, we don't have that. But in John, there is such a close, intimate relationship between Jesus and the Father that there's no need for a formal prayer. At least that's how it seems. So this is a very rare glimpse of Jesus praying to the Father. And if Jesus didn't need to pray to the Father because they were so intimate, he didn't need to have the formal conversations, then it suggests that this prayer was intentionally overheard, that Jesus prayed this in a way to empower and encourage and perhaps even teach the disciples how to pray. This is a beautiful, beautiful prayer, and unfortunately we're only getting a part of it, so stay tuned as we continue on through the chapter 17 of John. And this is after all of those farewell discords we've been talking about for a while, and after the Lord's Supper and the foot washing. And here Jesus prays, and the disciples are still around. He hasn't gone off to a private place in the garden to pray. He does it right there. Can you imagine being a disciple and hearing Jesus say these things about you? It's almost like that feeling you get when you overhear a parent say something really good about you and they didn't know that you heard it. Jesus is instilling so much hope and faith in the disciples. He has recognized where they've come from, how they have grown in being in relationship with him, and then he's asking God to protect them, to guide them. What happens if we hear this passage too as overhearers? If we really think about Jesus praying on our behalf, how might that change the way that we too pray, the way that we too seek that intimacy with God? As Jesus said, that is what eternal life is. It's not this unknown, elusive realm of reality. Rather, it is to know and be intimate and connected with God. So at some point today, I encourage you to reread this passage, John 17, 1 through 11, and pretend that you are overhearing Jesus pray it on your behalf. Amen.